Hello, welcome back to Will's World of Reviews and More. Today, right now, we are going to do a review of the match that has just finished, the opening match of the World Cup 2014 Brazil, which of course was Brazil versus Croatia. So anybody who's not watched that match yet, don't watch this video unless you don't want to know the scores and all the details, because that's what I'm going to go through. So um, yeah, the opening match, excited. Everyone was looking forward to it, and I don't think it disappointed really. I think it really was one that kind of built up and really kind of, for the neutrals as well, was pretty decent. Lots to talk about, so we might as well start on with it. So yeah, spoilers. This final score was Brazil 3, Croatia 1. And I think the scoreline flatters Brazil a little bit. I think they struggled. I think Croatia started the stronger, obviously going into that 1-0 lead, albeit through a Marcelo own goal. I think Olic was probably their best player in the first half. Was always putting the crosses in, getting down on that left flank, and they really did take it to Brazil in that first half, and especially the first 20 minutes, and deserved that kind of lead. And then, of course, they couldn't keep on to it, and Neymar struck for Brazil, equalised with a really nice finish. You probably can't say that anything really other than that. It was just a really great finish. So, 1-1. Half time, I think both teams would have been quite happy. More so Croatia, I think, obviously, because they were probably not expected to do very well against Brazil in the opening match, but Brazil were probably a bit happier that they managed to get back on equal terms. Oscar played really well in the first half, and I thought Hulk did well despite being on that left flank opposite Oscar, and I think that's not really his position at all. He should be. For me, I think he should be a main striker playing up top, because I think he's got his strength up there. He's so good in the air, and I think they need to play him in either in that top role, or maybe a little bit deeper, sitting back. Maybe give him that kind of Roy Keane role, so he can boss the game, muscle people out of the role. I think he probably needs to look at his position. So yeah, that was the first half, 1-1. It's alright, entertaining. Into the second, Brazil started slowly again. Croatia were looking like they may press and get another goal, but it didn't happen. And then of course we got the first massive decision of the game, which was the penalty, which I don't believe was a penalty. I think it was quite soft. There's hardly any contact there. He went down easily. Yes, there was hands on him, but that's going to happen in the box. It always happens these days. And I think the referee got it wrong. The Croatian players crowded the referee, but there's people who think that's wrong. To me, I think it proves to most people that the decision was wrong. Sometimes you see people not crowding the referee, and they probably think, yeah, it probably was a penalty, so there's no point in arguing it. But they were so passionate about the fact that it wasn't, they had to go and talk to the referee about it, because it was just obviously not a penalty. So Neymar steps up, gets all cocky, and does his little run up, and don't get me wrong, I don't mind a cocky penalty. John Stones doing his Pinecca penalty was cool. And Pirlo's little dinks and stuff, they're alright now and again, but this was something a bit different, and it nearly didn't pay off. The goalkeeper guessed the right way, and in the end probably should have saved it. He was disappointed. That was his mistake, and it wasn't the best really from Neymar. And I do prefer perhaps a Gerrard or a Shearer penalty, where it's just forceful and no messing around, just get in. So that was that. That's Brazil took the lead, 2-1, 2 goals for Neymar. Already on his way to perhaps fulfilling my prophecy of being top scorer in the group. and you know, I think Croatia responded was pretty well. Modric stood out for me. Was a really decent performance from him. You know, controlling. He got forward, but also defended. And Perisic did quite well as well for Croatia. But you know, it wasn't to be. You know, Neymar could easily have been sent off in the first half. So that's like another decision that Croatia could feel aggrieved about. And of course, they had a disallowed goal for a supposed foul on the goalkeeper, but Cesar really just flapped and missed it, and then fell over. And for it to be disallowed was harsh to me again. So they'll feel aggrieved about three things really. But it didn't matter in the end because, you know, for me, the man of the match, Oscar, ran up and finished it off to make it 3-1 with a nice old-fashioned toe poke. And for me, he deserved that goal because he really was the man of the match, standout performer. Controlled everything in Brazil, and got on the flank and worked hard, defended, and attacked. So yeah, finished 3-1. Brazil in the lead. What do you expect? You know, they're already topping the group. We've got Mexico and Cameroon tomorrow night. I'll be doing another video, kind of like an overall day thing, reviewing all three matches tomorrow. So all in all, yeah, nothing major. You know, most people would have expected Brazil to win, but you know, like I said at the beginning, the scoreline probably flatters them a little bit. 3-1. It was a lot tougher. They probably need to improve if they're gonna go on and win the tournament. I think in certain areas, I'm still not sure David Luiz is even a football player, never mind a defender. They need to tighten up a little bit, and I think they just need to keep Oscar and Neymar fit. I think that would be the key for them. As for Croatia, I think they still will be runner-up. I can't see Cameroon and Mexico kind of forcing a charge, really. But we'll see, who knows. I think for Croatia, the key thing is getting Mandzukic back from suspension, and maybe against Mexico and Cameroon, just pushing Jelavic and getting some crosses in the box. Maybe they can do something different. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Keep tuning in. It's going to be a daily thing. Subscribing, commenting, messaging, whatever you want to do. These are just my opinions, of course. You can all disagree if you do. That's fine. Write them on the comments. We'll have a bit of a chat. It's fine with me. So that's it. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.